The king who ate grass like an animal. The most bizarre fall in history. Imagine the most powerful man in the world, crawling on all fours, eating grass like a cow, with nails grown like eagle claws and hair tangled like feathers. This is not a horror movie. This is the real story of Nebuchadnezzar II, the most powerful king of Babylon. If you're shocked by this introduction, hit that like button right now because this story will blow your mind. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any surprising biblical stories. Comment below. Did you already know this insane story? Daewon, the man who ruled the world. Nebuchadnezzar II wasn't just any king. We're talking about the man who built the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. He commanded the greatest empire of his time, destroyed Jerusalem, took the Jewish people captive, and transformed Babylon into the most magnificent city the world had ever seen. His walls were so wide that 2 chariots could pass side by side on top. His palaces gleamed with gold and precious stones. He had an invincible army and incomparable treasure. Nebuchadnezzar literally owned the known world. But there was one problem. His ego was even bigger than his empire. Wakhartaub. The dream that would change everything. It all started with a disturbing dream. Nebuchadnezzar saw a gigantic tree, so tall it touched the sky and could be seen from all the earth. Its fruits fed all animals, its leaves gave shade to all creatures. It was a majestic tree, a symbol of absolute power. But then, in the dream, an angel descended from heaven and shouted, "Cut down the tree, destroy its branches, scatter its fruits, but leave the stump with its roots in the earth, bound with chains of iron and bronze. And the most terrifying part, let his human mind be taken away, and let him be given the mind of an animal, until 7 times pass over him." Daniel reveals the terrible truth. Nebuchadnezzar called all the wise men, magicians, and diviners of his kingdom, but no one could interpret the dream. Until they called Daniel, the young Jew who had already interpreted other dreams for the king. Daniel was silent for a whole hour, clearly disturbed. The king insisted that he speak, and then Daniel revealed the devastating truth. "Your Majesty, the tree is you. Your power has grown until it reaches heaven. Your dominion extends to the ends of the earth. But the Most High has decided that you will be driven away from human society and will live with wild animals. You will eat grass like cattle, be wet with dew from heaven, and this will last for 7 full years." Daniel still tried to give the king one last chance. "Your Majesty, accept my advice. Abandon your sins, practice righteousness, have mercy on the oppressed. Perhaps then your tranquility will be prolonged." The arrogance that sealed his destiny. But Nebuchadnezzar didn't listen. Exactly 1 year later, he was walking on the roof of his royal palace, contemplating his magnificent Babylon. And then he spoke the words that would seal his fate. "Is not this the great Babylon that I have built as a royal residence, with my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty?" The words were still in his mouth when a voice thundered from heaven. "To you it is declared, King Nebuchadnezzar, your kingdom has been taken from you." Phon. The most bizarre transformation in history. And then the impossible happened. Instantly, Nebuchadnezzar's mind was altered. The most powerful man in the world completely lost his humanity. He was driven away from human society and began to live like a wild animal. He ate grass like cattle in the field. His body was wet with dew every dawn. His hair grew and became tangled like eagle feathers. His nails grew like claws. For 7 complete years, the man who once ruled nations crawled on all fours through the fields, bellowing and grazing like livestock. Imagine the scene. The most powerful king on earth, reduced to an animal, while his empire continued functioning without him. The awakening and redemption. But the story doesn't end there. After exactly 7 years, Nebuchadnezzar raised his eyes to heaven. At that moment his reason returned. He recovered his human mind and immediately acknowledged the sovereignty of the God of Israel. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise, exalt, and glorify the King of heaven, because all his deeds are true, and his ways are just, and he has power to humble those who walk in arrogance. When his sanity returned, his honor and splendor also returned. His counselors and nobles sought him out. He was restored to his kingdom, and his greatness became even greater. The lesson that echoed through the centuries. This story is not just about an ancient king. It's a powerful warning about the dangers of pride and arrogance. Nebuchadnezzar learned in the most brutal way possible that there is a power greater than any earthly kingdom. The man who thought he owned the world discovered that not even his own mind belonged to him. That all empires, no matter how great, are temporary. That true greatness comes from recognizing that there is something greater than ourselves. Nebuchadnezzar's transformation from king to animal and then back to king serves as a reminder that genuine humility is the only path to true lasting greatness. Heard? So what did you think of this insane story? Hit that like. If you were impressed, comment. Which part shocked you the most? And don't forget to subscribe for more biblical stories that will shake your foundations. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any. See you next time.